much time should you be spending on Lemon8 in order to grow your community and start conversation within the collective that you are creating on the platform? We want to make sure that you're making the best use of your time, not overspending your time on it, but also not underspending your time on this platform. Now, keep in mind this is going to be different for everybody based on your goals and objectives and the time you have available. You have to keep in mind you are serving your audience. So this is about what works best for them in terms of your output of content and not what serves you best if you want to grow in the best way possible, but you get to make your own decisions on this. So let's give you some baselines and some pretty good ideas of how you can be figuring out what's going to work best for you in order to thrive in the way that you want, because not everybody is looking to accomplish the same things on the platform. Now, when it comes to this, we are going to see a bit more of a time investment at the beginning so that you can learn what works best on the platform. And then as you understand it a little bit more, you're going to be able to spend less and less time on your content, on being part of the community, on putting your time and effort into working on this app. So again, this is a sliding scale. At the beginning, you're going to spend a little more time, and then you're going to be able to spend less time. You got to put in the work first. So when it comes to this, you want to make sure that you're understanding the platform first. I highly recommend that you are spending 20 minutes every day for the first 2 weeks going through the platform and just scrolling, looking at everything, consuming the content, clicking on people's posts, learning what they caption things, how they title things, the graphics that they're doing, what videos they're putting on. You want to understand the ecosystem that you are in. Specifically, you need to be looking up hashtags that are relevant to your industry. So who is your audience? Who are you serving? Who do you need to reach? If you're an interior designer, you are going to want to do home design. You're going to want to do home decor. You're going to want to do things that are relevant to the people who are going to consume your content, not necessarily to you. Let's be clear, if you're a photographer, you're not using photographer hashtags. You are going to be using hashtags that are relevant to your audience. What are they going to be searching for in order to find you? If you're speaking directly to the other people who are doing the same job as you, you're not bringing in clients, you're bringing in coworkers, and you want to be very clear about this. So understand your audience and start looking at those hashtags. 20 minutes a day for the first 2 weeks. When you are watching TV, just scroll. When you are getting ready in the morning, you can be doing your makeup and just scroll through things and pay attention as you are doing both things. If you are in line at the grocery store, you're going to scroll through and you're going to learn a little bit. It doesn't mean you have to have a 20-minute section of time to do this. It could mean 2 minutes here, 5 minutes here, a minute here. Throughout the course of the day, spend about 20 minutes. The more you swipe, the more you're going to learn. Now, as you get to know this a little bit better, you don't really have to do a ton of research. You can just hang out and be a part of the community on whatever level you want to be a part of that community. You can make that time commitment later, but for the first 2 weeks, learn the platform. So many people just come and blindly post content and then they wonder why they are not thriving or succeeding on the platform, and it's because they don't understand the ecosystem. Take the time to learn this. You're going to make the time investment, but it's only 2 weeks. It's only 2 weeks and you're going to learn a lot, which is going to make your content production a lot easier and a lot faster. Speaking of which, I teach my students how to create content start to finish, from inception of your idea to completion, to actually getting it all the way out and posted in under 5 minutes a day. This is something that is highly achievable for video and for static images. So stick around if you want to learn more. We've got all sorts of resources for you on this one, because I believe that you should have your time back. I believe that you should not have stress and overwhelm when you're creating your social content, and you should be highly profitable online with only 5 minutes a day for 90% of the content that you create. So our goal is to work you to that point. But again, we are on that sliding scale. If you're just starting in this space, you're going to have to put a little time and effort into it. That's more than those 5 minutes. But after a little while, once you understand how to create things, you've created systems and structures, you understand the vibe and flow of this, it can take you less than 5 minutes to easily create this content. And I've got tutorials and videos on how to do all sorts of things. I even have a video that shows you how to create a full album in under a couple of minutes. It is so easy to do with a photo shoot that takes you less than 30 seconds. So I will link those down in the Lemon8 playlist for you so that you can check those out in the caption. But you want to make sure that you are posting about once a day or more on Lemon8 if you want to grow in a faster capacity. If you are posting only 3 times a week, you're going to grow in a slower capacity. So at the beginning, you're going to have to spend a little more time doing this because, again, sliding scale. If you're brand new, these graphics are fairly different than what you're posting on your Instagram. These are more along the lines of what we're doing for YouTube thumbnails for lifestyle creators. So you're gonna have to put a little more work into it. Pretty pictures are great, but they're not going to get everybody's attention. You have to understand how to use text and fonts, how to outline things. You have to understand how to create and craft things. And again, it might seem like a little bit of work up front, but the second you learn how to do that, and I have tutorials on how to do it, even if you're a brand new beginner to designing, I've been doing it for over 2 decades, so I got your back on this one. But you can very easily create these things in-app or out-of-app to post. So our goal is to get you to 5 minutes a day, start to finish, spending your time on the app, making sure you're growing, making sure you're part of the community, making sure you're having conversation, but it will take you a little bit longer at the beginning just to understand how to do this. Once you have those technical skills, which again, very easy, you can make it way faster. You can get in and out and go live your best life, run your business, have luxury time, all of those things. So in the beginning, you're gonna spend a little more time. You should plan on 30 to 40 minutes if you are just learning how to do graphic design and you're still going to be scrolling through and understanding the vibe of the app. If you are past that 2-week mark and you get the app, you know it, 5-10 minutes to design something and to pop it up on your socials. But the best part is if you're brand new to this app, you can repost old content from your other platforms. Pull the best of the best from your TikTok, from your Instagram, from your YouTube community, and repurpose it. We've got videos on how to do that here so that you do not have to create brand new content every single day. While you're investing that 2 weeks of 20 minutes understanding the platform, you can reuse your old content so you don't have to create new things, getting it down to just a couple of minutes on the platform. So you have to be smart about your time and understand the first beginning part of this is going to be more of an investment. Once you figure out how to do things in a system that works best for you, it now becomes seconds to minutes of your time every single day to thrive on this platform. We've got lots of helpful hints in the tutorials on Lemon8 and on the design tutorials, which I will link down below for you. But if you've got questions on any of this, please go ahead and drop those down below. If you want to hear more about my 5-minute system, go ahead and let me know as well, because I might have some big things coming for you and some bonuses and all sorts of great things. Every single day we are dropping new videos to help you navigate the world of Lemon8, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, live streaming, and the tools and resources you need to save time and effort creating your content so you can go run your business and live your best life while still being highly profitable on social media and being there to grow your community and those conversations. So we'll see you in the upcoming episodes, but drop those questions down below because I want to make sure that this is your most profitable year ever. And I've been doing this a long time, and I am more than happy to help to make sure you're aligned to make that profitable step forward inside of your social media without the extra time commitment.